This is Chris with Beertown Austin. We're here at Billy's on Burnet. I'm with Jason Armstrong. He's the Stone rep for South Central America.
Southern Central U.S., yeah.
Southern Central U.S. Sounds funny saying South America.
That means New Mexico, Texas, Louisiana.
Okay. All right, yeah. Welcome to another episode of Over a Pint. Jason?
Cheers.
Yeah.
Happy Mardi Gras.
Oh,
Happy
yeah.
Fat Tuesday.
Fat Tuesday. So we're drinking something kind of yummy. You want to tell me about this?
Stone IPA. This is the beer that brought me to Stone. This is what I loved about the brewery, and that's the reason I jumped on board.
Yeah, it's a good IPA. Off the camera here, Sean, he's off camera, but it was his go-to IPA for a long time.
Excellent.
I would give him some guff about always ordering it, but it's a solid IPA. You can't go wrong with getting Stone.
Come on.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely like it. So, yeah, Jason, tell me, what do you do? What does that mean, being the rep and whatnot?
Stone Brewery rep. Well, obviously I cover 3 states that we talked about, Louisiana, Texas, New Mexico. I more or less train our distributors how to sell the beer, about the beer, tastings, pairings, all that good stuff. I do a lot of beer dinners. We do a lot of charity events. And just make sure that beer's in the market, and of course trying to get beers approved and brought into the state.
Okay.
It's a big thing for us as well, as you know here at TABC.
Yeah.
So
Sounds like you have a pretty tough job.
actually it has its perks. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
But, well, you know, that's a perk of the job.
Yeah.
It's a fun job. It is a job. A lot of people say, man, you have the best job in the world. You get to drink beer. Well, there's more to it. But
Drinking beer is work, guys.
it is work.
You get hangovers sometimes.
But like I said, it does have its perks. It's a lot of fun. Stone is a great company to work for.
Yeah.
Great values. We try to leave a smallest footprint as possible. We recently went solar last year.
Oh, nice.
At the brewery itself. Yeah, it's covered in solar panels. I'm not sure the percentage. I think it's around 60% or so that we're able to pull from. But, in dealing with Texas, good things about Texas, we're the #1 state outside of California for stone consumption.
All right. Let's
So
get a
that's
cheers
big
for that.
cheers. Yes, thank you.
Good job, Texas, drinking that Stone.
It is. It was a huge jump for us over the last probably year and a half, 2 years. We actually took over like I said, the #1 spot outside. We call it national distribution outside of California. We're the #1 state for consumption.
Okay.
The amount of beer that we ship in as well. It's insane how many trucks a month we actually ship into Texas. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah. So, you touched on this a second ago. Tell me a little bit about the aspect of your job with bringing in new beers. Kind of maybe what you're going for right now. Some of the difficulties and whatnot.
Well, TBC, obviously, guidelines, regulations, everybody has to follow to get beer into the state. They haven't changed the laws, but they've streamlined it. It's gotten a lot quicker.
Oh,
it's
nice.
more efficient,
Yeah.
especially over the last, let's say, about a year and a half. It really has picked up. I'm in the process of introducing a new year-round beer here in Texas.
Oh, yeah.
It's called Stone Sublimely Self-Righteous Ale.
It's a good one. If you've had it, it's...
If you haven't, it's absolutely one of my favorite beers we brew. It's a black double IPA. It's about 8.6% ABV and 90 plus on the IBUs. It's rather unique beer.
It's pretty good. It's been around a little bit. It's kind of popped up here and there, right?
Right. It's originally our 11th anniversary ale that we had so much demand for, so we brought it back as an occasional brew.
Right.
So we were lucky enough to get it here in Texas, I believe, 2 or 3 different separate occasions.
Yeah.
Keg only, because we didn't submit we didn't get approval on the label. We had to adjust a few things on it. We're working on that now.
It should be really exciting if that beer came in. You can see that on the shelves here. That'd be really cool.
It'll be available in bombers plus the kegs that we already bring in.
Yeah.
It's going to be fantastic.
Yeah, definitely.
Phenomenal beer. Going from occasional brew to a full time, I'm excited about it. Our other occasional brew beer is the cali-belgique, which I think you've had that as well.
Big fan of that.
It'll stay in an occasional brew. over the next probably the next year, we'll see how it goes and see what the demand's for it, and we may pick it up from there. Recently expanded at the brewery.
Okay, yeah.
We moved our cooler out to a separate building, essentially next door, or possibly just right down the street, I guess you would put it, and added 7 more fermenters at the brewery. So we're able to do more one-offs, more collaborations.
To supply all those trucks coming to Texas, right?
That's right. That's exactly right. So I'm working on getting that in. Plus, we're bringing in some one-off beers, vintage beers, pulling stuff out of archive. Greg Cook and Steve Wagner have been gracious enough to let Texas have some of that beer that's been sitting for a few years.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, actually, that started yesterday. We tapped an 09 keg, the Imperial Russian Stout.
Uh-huh.
And as the week goes, we'll tap the 08 today.
And this is up in Houston, right?
This is in the Houston area. It's a collaboration event with Flying Saucer and the Petrol Station.
Okay.
So it's they're holding on to that theme of the craft unity and the unity within the community of doing collaborations. It's a really great idea they came up with. They pitched it to me, and then in turn talked to Greg and Steve about getting the beer in. So we'll do essentially from 09 down to 05 on Saturday. And then we're sneaking in a keg on Wednesday of a 2008 Imperial Russian Stout that was aged in bourbon barrels. Wow. I can't wait to be in Houston. I'll be there this time tomorrow when it taps at 7 tomorrow. So
I'll be at work.
So sorry.
So yeah, you guys need to get working on doing something like that in Austin soon.
Well, actually, yes. I've had conversations actually today with some of your favorite haunts, if you will.
All right.
Some great craft beer houses here, the Draft House, Flying Saucer, and the Ginger Man. I think something's going to come together. Will it be a true vertical tasting? That's going to be kind of tough to get another batch out of the vault, but we will do something unique.
Okay.
And it'll go back to that, unity of the craft community.
Yeah.
So.
And I guess there is something cool going on right now. Today, actually, saw the release of the Old Guardian barley wine, right?
Right, the Stone Old Guardian barley wine, the 2010 edition, if you will, was tapped yesterday for the first time in the state, and hitting shelves in bombers as well. I was able to get 10 kegs of it for the host state. It's kind of tough, but we have 3 here in Austin. Mm-hmm. The Ginger Man, the Draft House, and the Flying Saucer should have it all on tap this week.
Okay, so by the time you see this, hopefully you already had some. If not, that's what you get for not being in the past or having a time machine. I don't know. Cool. So, yeah, and you guys also all bring in like some special beers every once in a while. Like I know the Sublimely Self-Righteous is, had some special tappings. Also the cali-belgique, and that's something cool that you guys do. And you see anything like that? I guess like expanding, or what do you think?
Well, actually, in a different vessel, we have a lot of craft beer bars now buying their own firkins, their own vessels.
Yeah.
They send them to us, we fill them, and bring them back in. In fact, we're tapping a firkin of the Old Guardian barley wine in Houston tomorrow as well. Sorry, Austin, but that was Houston as well. Actually, great conversation with Josh at the Draft House today. He is going to send us a few firkins for the Stone Imperial Russian Stout.
Oh, nice.
In April.
Yeah.
So he let me know today that he's going to send in his request, and hopefully we can get that here on time and get it out to you guys. I can't wait.
Yeah.
I haven't had it on cast, so.
Yeah, me neither. So yeah, fingers crossed that we'll see some really cool stone beers here pretty soon, and hopefully some more. So yeah, Jason, thanks a lot. It's been a great time.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, good beer.
Cheers.
Yeah, thanks, Jason.
Thank you.